my life without them.
Damn.
I will be missing the times that we had laughed and cried together as one. So before getting inside the auditorium, I decided to spare some minutes to flashback all the memories we had shared together in the past 4 years in our dearest alma mater, MSH Sisters Academy. Today, we live in a fast-changing and ever-challenging world. A world filled with opportunities, passion, chores, life demands, survival, competition, and the like. And I can't help but wonder, what would the future bring to my generation? Can anyone tell me what will happen in the next 10 years or so? These questions keep recurring in my head. Perhaps a glimpse of the future would suffice my feelings of uncertainty. Then, I started to walk in the empty school corridor. As I strolled alone, I passed by the library. Some strange feeling crept over me, as if something inside me urged me to go inside. And I did. It was quiet, with only a handful of students hanging around. My instinct guided me in the corner where a book was placed on the top of the table. It was dusty, but it still looks new. As I read the cover, Adventure to 2023 and Beyond by 4th year St. Luke, batch 2012 to 2013. I was surprised. Isn't this my batch? I asked myself, and I hurriedly opened it. To my disappointment, the pages were blank. For a moment, I stared perplexly. Then to my astonishment, text and images began to appear slowly. I felt nervous, but seemingly excited as a vision of what would become of us appeared as I turned the pages. First page reveals, Mr. Ace to the Franca, now a certified public accountant and not only an ordinary CPA, but owner of one of the biggest firms in the Philippines. As I turned in the next page, I saw Anton Marianito Tuason busy playing basketball with his teammates, preparing for another basketball play. He awarded as the most valuable player in PBA in 3 consecutive years. Still that tall, dark, and handsome that many ladies are crazy for. Next thing I saw is Mr. Jomari Cristobal. I smiled sufficiently. Who would have thought that this once notable would actually be a police? And not only an ordinary police, but a very, very well-respected SPO3. And who is this very serious man beside Jomari? Wait. Oh my gosh. Is this really Brian James Lagrimas? He also chose the path chosen by Jomari. He is now a police expert in solving unfinished crimes. And there's Brian Balmes, one of the finest marine engineers in cLass. cLass America in US. Jigsaw Asensio also came to the picture, who is now a marine engineer who is currently working for Solid Shipping Line Incorporation with his ongoing partner, Mr. Kevin Umaya. They are now in Indonesia enjoying another trip. Next page reveals Mr. Daniel Preconcilio, now working in Meralco as a supervisor technician.
Tayog ng pangarap.
I stopped for a while and checked library surroundings. It's still that quiet. The students were still cognizant of the overwhelming bizarre experience I'm currently into. I continued gazing at the next pages. This is getting more exciting, I thought. As I explored some pages, a picture of a serious man wearing black suit revealed. I was shocked that it is Kid Luis Bagaporo, my most curious and funniest epic classmate. company, assisted by our friend, Albert Joseph Pasido, who is now a successful IT graduate. They really look amazing. As I transferred to another page, I saw Michael sailing in the sea. He is now a successful seaman. Right after Michael, another page of a very charming man show. It is Mr. Marco Pocholo Edem, who is now a successful businessman and enjoying his life, being a loyal husband and loving father with their children. As I turn another page, a very passionate man shown. Mr. John Philip Lomus, now a successful businessman and happy living with his own. I stopped and breathed for a while. All boys did great. Good for them. How about the girls? I wonder what happened to them. Once again, I flipped the pages. There, Miss Princess Meritan image emerged. Hey, look! Princess is now the new face of newly constructed airport in Malaysia. Lion Eagle Airways. Next page, Freya Preconcilio, one of the famous businesswomen in town. After her, a very elegant lady came to the picture. It is Nika Kate Pineda, who is now a millionaire and owner of One Direction Mall, which is known as one of the biggest malls in Asia. It has 20 branches all over the nation. On the other hand, Miss Mary Christie Coyoca, now a famous engineer internationally. She is the one who designed houses of many well-known men in the society. Then Miss Hazel Monte Alegre, now a certified public accountant, working in the finest law firm. At that time, I closed my eyes and took another deep breath. I feel lighthearted, as if the world is revolving around our very existence. I open my eyes and toss the pages again. Mrs. Angelica Lapitan Edem image appeared. She looks stunning in her simple but elegant dress. She is now a very successful architect and the most highly paid in her chosen field. Then Miss Rochelle Marchand, now owner of our beauty cosmetic outlet.
Beautician.
The pages were teeming already. As I turned the last few pages, I saw Mrs. Marjorie Cantero. I don't know what is her surname. Checking textiles and many fabrics that will be delivered in different clothing stations. As expectedly, she successfully managed to have his own clothing line, EVELINE, a famous clothing line internationally. The girls also did well. I scanned through the remaining blank pages and I stopped. What about the teachers and staff? As if the book read my mind, images again started to appear. The passage is strangely familiar. It is Marikina, where our dearest alma mater, MSH Sisters Academy, was built. It is now a very, very high-tech school and having 3 buildings which are all 3rd floors.
Wow! Elevated! May elevator.
There is Sister Sheldon Dala wearing a black suit, holding a little cute boy wearing a cover. So finally, our very devoted advisor settled down. He is happy now and still that strict look. He is promoted as a principal in a public school. And Mrs. Marilyn Amparo Bula is also there. I didn't recognize her at first, but she still looks that morena beautiful like before. Next person I saw is Miss Presan, our math teacher, with her husband-to-be. She still looks charming like the old times. Next came to the picture, Mr. Andrew Navarro and Mr. Bong Mondihar, our 2 loving teachers who never failed to bring us happiness. Whenever they enter our classroom, we never had any down moments when these two teachers were together. Our understanding sisters and other faculties were also there to celebrate with the student because it is their graduation and recognition day. There's only one left page. Suddenly, a soft wind blew the pages, and a whirlwind has somehow sucked my breath, and I twirled in a seemingly endless motion. Then I find myself in a room cluttered with product designs and layout. It's me, preparing for my prime time telecast in ABS.
Wow, artista!
I am now a professional newscaster, and beside being a newscaster, I am also a very well-known dancing instructor.
Ah,
As I look the scene,
Joy
I can't
can
help
show.
but feel a sense of
Joy can show.
satisfaction, knowing that after we finish studying, and I finish studying mass communication, I'm on the right path. We are on the right path, taking steps one at a time and finding success in our own chosen field. God is good, I said, as I am overwhelmed with different emotions. In an instant, I was back in the library. I look at my surroundings. It's still the same except the librarian was baffled when she checked on me. It was one great but out of this world experience. My brain power sure fired up in my imagination. Then I looked up at the book again. It was gone, but the third page was left behind with a note. It was written there, God has created men and women to fulfill their purpose and their destiny. He has good plans for all of us. Sure, there will be many obstacles that will hinder our way to the top. But it is up to us whether we will choose to linger in the pitfalls or failure or accept the challenges and move further. Life is tough, but you must be tougher. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Every failure is a step closer to success. Everyone is inside them a piece of good news. The good news is you don't know how great you can be, how much you can love, what you can accomplish, and what your potential is. Fighting for your dreams isn't always easy, but it's so worth it. Every day, a new opportunity to decide where your next step will go is given to you. Your future will be determined by the accumulation of these daily decisions. You control your steps, and therefore your destiny. So choose wisely. I, Miss Eveline Oganya,